Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a very warm Good Friday. 22 degrees outside, 25 degrees in the beer room. Whew, it's a warm one. So today I'm reviewing Wilkos Artisan Feeling Hoppy, which is a triple hopped IPA. 1.8 kilogram kit. Approximately 4%, it's not the strongest of beers. Triple hopped IPA. And so that was the front. Here's the beer itself. Look at that, lovely and clear, solid bottle. Secondary fermented beautifully in the bottle. Lovely and solid. And you know, like other, people think class beers as craft beers. This is a craft beer because it's been crafted by somebody at home. A friend of mine from work, and yeah, absolutely solid, clear as a bell. Let's give it a pour. Now this was bubbling away for over as far as I know, about 2.5 weeks, and he had to add hops to it, which I've had to add hops to beers before, and there you go. Look at that. So, not much of a head, but that's probably because of the way I poured it. Fantastic carbonation and lace in there. Nice. What colour would I call that? Amber colour. I'm on a brewing thing at the moment. I've just put a white wine on to brew. Just down here. I've got an orange wine brewing in front of it. It's bubbling away. It took really long enough. It took 3 days to get to that. Normally they're bubbling away like a sod, especially in this heat. In the house, I've got a red wine that's just a Montepulciano. So I've never done a Montepulciano kit from Wineworks. So love Brewing's arm, and looking forward to bottling that up in the next day or so and drinking some at some stage. So. On the nose, can't really get anything on the nose. Here's what it says on the thing. Our limited edition Artisan Brewing Triple Hopped IPA beer making kit makes 40 pints of refreshing light and hoppy IPA in just 21 days. High barley is malted and... At the heart of this homebrew kit is a syrup made, it doesn't say bugger all. So let's just click on the review. Unreliable fermentation, not enough hops. So someone's saying that the kit yeast is of poor quality. Feeling hoppy is also not nearly hoppy enough. This is not surprising because the quantity of dry hop pellets included is very small. I saw some citrus hop pellets and I'm going to experiment with them. You might ask if I'm replacing the yeast and dry hops in the kit needs added sugar. Is it even worth buying? And that's a good question. So I'm currently experimenting with Wilko's much cheaper golden ale to see what effect the Gervin yeast and citrus hops might have on that. Another one, not very hoppy at all, contains half the expected amount of hops for a hoppy IPA, and it tells in the flavour. Okay as a base, but add your own hops when dry hopping. Add extra 50 grams of citra. I made up for this by adding 1 cardamom pod per bottle to make a very refreshing brew. And somebody else put down, great IPA kit. Very hoppy, cleared really well, and 1 month from starting it was ready to drink and delicious. So like everything, everybody has different results. Could be down to water. There's lots that can, on a homebrew basis, temperature it's brewed at, and there's a lot of variables. So you do get like a caramel and toffee with it, and you get hops in the background, but it is very subtle hops. Now it might be this needs aging a bit more. It's got good strength to it though. And, you know, if I was going to say a strength, it's like a. To me, that is no way a 4%. To me, tastes like a 6%er. It's got like a barley wine strength to it, you know. Oh. So yeah, hops. I'm sure my colleague at work who made this may feel the same when he drinks some. The hops, probably could have done with more hops. But yes, it's a triple hopped IPA, but in some ways this has made a very different beer. To me, it's like a barley wine type. It's got a twang in the back taste. It's definitely got barley wine characteristics. You know, I've brewed some beers that are really strong, and this tastes to me more than 4%. So yeah, the Wilkos Artisan Range, their core range, I think is a good range, especially if you experiment by putting that on with the stout kit, chucking some more coffee, you know, making some coffee up, getting half a jar of coffee, putting water in, swirling it round, add it to the brew at the end. There's lots can be done to make these kits more interesting. Like one person just on that review page, getting the golden ale and adding hops to it. So you know, it's because obviously some people who do the grain kits, you know, that is a pure craft brewing, as we know. But if you're not comfortable with that, or you just can't afford to do that, you know, we're not all rich. I can only afford to spend, you know, a certain amount of money, and if I ain't got the money, then I can't do it, you know. And I've had a look here this year off the internet. The internet earnings have been great. I've done one kit after another. Hence, looking at all these chuffing bottles down here. I mean, look at that lot. There's more beer than a little. And some purling kits as well. The cherry beer, 25 quid for the kit, makes 12 litres. I up the sugar by double, I think it was, and I got a few more litres out of it, and it made a very strong cherry beer. But you know, obviously you can only do so much, and if you haven't got the cash, then the best way is to buy the cheaper kits and to experiment with those cheaper kits. And I think there's you know, if you use the right ingredients, and if you look on the internet, because people are doing it all the time, and adding hops to golden ale, why not? You know. And like my friend did, he added lime to the Mexican cerveza to basically make a Corona with the lime already there, and it made a damn nice beer. In fact, he's drank it all, so you know, it must have been nice. But yeah, these things are definitely worth thinking about. So, I think this is about a week out of fermentation. It has secondary fermented, but I think it needs to age more. So I'm probably a little bit early doing a review of it. So on the hop side of things, I can taste the hops. They're just not there in the abundance as what you probably expected. Judging by the other reviews, it seems that's the case. But is it a nice tasting beer? And at the end of the day, that's nice. You know, it's just as good as a lot of commercial stuff I've tried, and I've tried some, and you know, there's some that are. Is it the best artisan kit from Wilkos? No. their Chockmeister kit. Yes, the first one I did. The Chockmeister kit, that was a nice kit. The limited edition Winter Ale kit was a very nice kit as well. So this is the weakest of the three that I've experienced so far. But that's not to say it's not a bad ale, you know. Oh, it tastes a lot stronger than the 4% it's supposed to be. And I can feel it, I know that. And it's warm outside, so when I go outside it'll hit me like a brick. So to break it down, amber colour, not much on the nose to be fair, not much of a head, but that might be just because of the way I pour it. Good carbonation and lacing. On the taste, malt, caramel, toffee. Tastes like a barley wine. Hops, they're there, but they're very in the background. For something that's advertised as a triple hopped IPA, sadly, that's where it fails. Is it a tasty beer? Yes. Does it do what it says on the ticket? At this age that I'm trying it at, sadly, no. No, it's not. The hops just aren't there in the abundance there should be. Would you try it again? Yes. I would brew that again and had 2 or 3 different hops. Small amounts, different hops, and try and make it a bit more bursting with flavour. You know, it's worth experimenting. It's only 16 quid for that kit anyway. Or like somebody else says, buy the Golden Ale kit and buy 2 or 3 different hops, add them to it and see what you get. Experiment. As long as you can drink it at the end of the day and it's not too nasty and not too hoppy, because let's be fair, you don't want it too hoppy. Stone's go-to IPA is the hoppiest beer I've ever tasted, and it's that hoppy that it's virtually undrinkable. And you know, it's not pleasant when it's like that. For that one time I drank it, I gave it a good score because it was something new, it was something powerful. Could I ever drink another one of them? No, I would flatly turn it down. Whereas that I would drink again. So, you know, out of 5, because it's not as hoppy as it should be, I'm going to give it a 4.1 out of 5. Still a nice beer, just not what it says it's supposed to be. So, bit of a downgrade there, Wilkos, you know, that's what it gets at. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.